I'm home.
Penny doesn't like it.
Doesn't like what?
That she just enjoyed our time together.
Yes. So basically, Paul and Penny had a love in because I was in Ibiza.
Away. He's always away. Leaving me and Penny. Always away.
Here we go again.
Sad tears of a clown.
Poor Paul. Don't be so ridiculous. You go away all the time with your gals.
Once a year.
Why are you? Yeah, but also I go away once a year with my gals.
Joking.
You're not joking.
You are very defensive today.
No, because you know exactly what you're doing. And it's not nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not nice. You do know what I'm
delighted you had a lovely time.
I had a gorgeous time.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, I was away for 48 hours.
And they did ring me when they were horrendously drunk, all of them telling me how much they loved me.
Excuse me. We were not horrendously drunk. They were. I just do love you very much.
And
yeah, it was brilliant. So basically,
we haven't started the pod.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think it's time to start the podcast. Let's do this. Okay, we're back. We are back. It is Glow Home Pod episode 3, 4, 5, 6 times a lady. I don't know where we are.
You have lost your mind.
I have had a busy week. Yes, I randomly decided to go to Ibiza this week to see my friend. Basically, my friend Lisa Potter Dixon has been going to Ibiza for 25 years.
I was very jealous of those blue waters.
It was stunning. I have to say, if you're ever going to Ibiza,
where'd you go?
Go to Ibiza with Lisa Potter Dixon. So I'm not allowed to tell you.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to say this is the whole thing. She has places that she has found and she is gatekeeping them. So she's like, no.
But it's not the mad...
No, I wasn't in Pasha or any of those clubs or anything.
You're wearing a little cherry merch.
I'm actually wearing Lisa Potter Dixon's new merch, which launched. Well, it actually launches today, but it's a few weeks ago when this comes out. But yes, this is Lisa Potter Dixon's new filthy.
It's cute.
What is it?
Filthy Rose.
Velvet Smoke is her brand, but this is the filthy collection.
Oh, it's filthy.
Because you're filthy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, what am I? Am I doing karaoke today or something?
I don't know.
Anyway, so yes, basically, Lisa Potter Dixon. We had the most gorgeous day. First day we went to this stunning place. I actually, because she organised everything, couldn't even tell you the name of anywhere we went. Couldn't even tell you.
You just showed up and paid.
Showed up, had the best time ever, drank, ate gorgeous food, caught up with gorgeous people. One of Lisa's friends, Laurie, came to meet us, who's like a stylist to the stars.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Was that very fancy. Hello to me on the phone?
Yeah.
And I looked like a bin bag, and she was.
You did not look like a bin bag. You
looked
beautiful.
He called me and he was like, "Do a tour of the house." And the house was, now when I say upside down,
we're getting ready to go on holidays. And by the way, our house is never upside down. It just wasn't.
There's just
usual,
there's just a few things
show
out of
home
place.
situation that Paul has been.
Okay. Question for you: was the plane chaotic going over?
No,
was it not?
No, I slept the whole way. Top tip: get the 7 a.m. flight from London.
So basically, throw your money at the problem, book a flight to London, then get an overnight hotel, and then get.
So I did actually have the fear, right? So I was supposed to fly out from Dublin, but basically the flight times weren't working, so I ended up having to go from London. But I did get the fear, right? Because I've only ever flown to Ibiza once years ago, and I flew from Belfast.
Oh, that was a benefit,
and it was
wasn't it?
And it was an early flight again. And oh my God, I have never had anxiety like it.
Was it EasyJet?
It was EasyJet. It was EasyJet. And literally, I did not know this happened. So I was totally like, sorry, that's our new coffee machine in the background. Having a moment. It's turning off.
It actually is the most dramatic coffee machine. It self-cleans. It needs a warm-up.
It has a whole personality.
It has a whole person. We'll talk about that some other time.
Our coffee machine has a whole personality.
Yeah.
But yes, so basically I didn't know about the Ibiza flight thing where basically you get on and it becomes a nightclub on the flight.
How they do it. I actually
people are like drinking, people have their own speakers, everyone's standing on the flight. I was like, is this safe? Anyway, thankfully, British Airways, that did not happen.
Well, I'm glad. Well, British Airways, imagine.
Did you see my breakfast that I got?
I did see your breakfast. He booked business.
I did. Now, it was only an extra €100.
Oh, I'd pay it 100%.
Just for that flight in particular, just because I was a bit nervous about it becoming like a raucous wildness. But it actually wasn't at all.
I slept
through most of it.
Remember we booked business for Alaska Airlines That was the best €100 we spent.
I don't remember. Hold on. Is that when we had the Dolly Bird?
We had the Dolly Bird.
Dolly Bird giving us
and
drinks.
And she just kept giving us drinks. And because no one, obviously other people book business all the time in America for inter.
It's not also business. It's not the usual business.
No.
It was just like...
But you get free drinks.
Yeah, it was just like you're just in the same seats, but just a little further up the plane.
The two homosexuals going to Palm Springs, she was back and forth giving us gin and tonic over a 2-hour flight.
Oh no, I'm thinking of another time. Do you remember the time we went out with Julie and Keith and they were pouring us, I don't know what way we were flying, but we got cartons of, they were pouring wine from cartons.
That was Aer Lingus back in the good old days where
we used to get a free drink.
Top tip is if you go
Top tip.
If you go and book down the back on those long haul flights, it's where the cabin crew go for sleepies, and sometimes you can make friends with them. So I've done that all the time, and I've always
done well.
Been quids in.
You've done well.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, basically Ibiza, arrived in. Day one, I arrived at 11. We were at not a beach club, a beach restaurant. Which was so beautiful. I love this drink too. By about 1 o'clock, I'd say, and then we stayed there until 11 o'clock at night, and it was beautiful.
But you see, I love those type of days. So then there's no out till 3 or 4 in the morning. You're home before 12. Nothing good happens after midnight.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Nothing
we went home, went to bed. We refreshed. We were all feeling. I actually was feeling fine the next day, but I think Lisa and the gals. They've been there since Monday, so they were a bit tired. So then on the second day, Lisa had organised a boat for us.
There is nothing more.
Boat day.
And you never did it really until you met me. I don't think did the boats. As in, no, like going on a holiday and getting a boat.
I did.
You're totally against them.
No, I'm not.
You hate them.
No, I'm not.
You do. You moaned the whole time when we were in Lanzarote. You were sick.
I wasn't feeling well.
You were seasick.
That's one time. Okay, cool. If that's a narrative you would like to go with, that's fine. You made me a boat person. I now love it.
Yeah.
We went on the boat now for like Amy's hen and everything. I've been on loads of boats.
I'd say before me. We're going back a long time.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. How dare I? Paul invented boats.
I invented boats.
So it's so good. Thank you so much, Paul, for inventing boats.
I invented a day excursion.
Anyway, I do really love. We had the best day on the boat because we had this gorgeous boat. There was 4 of us on the boat.
The dream!
It's ridiculous. This gorgeous catamaran.
Oh my god!
The captain of the thing was so nice. He just kind of left us to it. He was beautiful,
but
not like
always hot,
but not like
rugged.
Do you know what? He was so nice. He was, where was he from? Anyway, he was just so lovely. And basically, sometimes those boats can be like party, wildness. We just literally.
You're not really that kind of.
Everyone, well, Lisa would usually be like all the champagne, but we literally snoozed in different corners of the ship, of the boat. It was amazing.
Lisa is a party, but she also what I love about Lisa is, she goes, yeah, let's go. And then after about an hour, when she's had her fill of that, she's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And that is what I love, because she also knows her mind. She's like, no, I've had my party now and I'm going to do this.
She just wants, do you know what? I am all into no apologies. I'm done. I'm going to bed. I've had enough. I've had a great time.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I have peaked and I'm going to sleep so that I feel good tomorrow, because when you are older, it is hard the next day.
It's not even that. It's about...
it's gross. It is about that though.
No, but I think you should do you. Do whatever's right for you.
For sure. But what's right for me is that I am not in a bin bag the next day.
Yeah. I don't do well the next day in a bin bag.
So Paul does this thing. You did it last week.
Yeah, we did it last week.
Go on, tell them what you do.
I'm like, I don't commit to the hangover. So I pretend I am not hungover. And there's about 2 or 3 hours where I am like cleaning the house, I'm doing the laundry, I'm fucking up and down and going everywhere. And then
I feel fine. I feel great.
Yeah, I feel great. And Mark just keeps looking at me going, how'd you feel? Are you okay? How'd you feel? It's like poking the bear.
I'm just waiting for him to fall down.
I might sit down and then I'm like, oh yeah. There's that extra Bacardi.
There we go.
There is that extra Bacardi. Sorry, the one thing I absolutely adored was how blue that sea was.
Yeah,
oh
the
my God.
sea was...
It looked like the Caribbean.
It
Caribbean,
was like it was very, very beautiful. And the one thing I don't like doing is getting into the sea, but I got into the sea multiple times. No, it was quite cold.
But it wasn't colder than remember we were in Lanzarote. It's
not like, oh God,
that was
gross.
Cold.
No, this is like, it was cold, but refreshing. We also did, we did paddleboarding, myself and Lisa. Got on a paddleboard together. It was actually so much fun. See, activity, I like those kind of things.
Yeah, you're competitive.
I was like, right. And then we did races around the boat to see who could get quicker around the boat. Anyway,
how gorgeous
it was so much fun. I also burnt my back, scalded.
No, don't say that.
I did.
Angela Rogers is going to kill you.
Well, she's going to see it. So we are going, I'm just back from Ibiza last night. We have 24 hours at home and then we go to...
Calabona,
which is in
Mallorca.
I can never remember if it's Mallorca or Marbella, but it's Mallorca.
So we went there last year and it was great for the kids. So obviously we've 3. Where's my wedding ring?
Did you take it off to wash your thing? It's okay. We'll find it in a minute.
Dear Jesus.
That's a great start.
So it's very kid orientated. They just newly renovated them last year. We were there last year and the port is like a 2-minute walk to the hotel.
Yeah.
It's ideal.
Listen, it's a family holiday. So it's really for my niece and nephews.
Once their gunkles have their go-go juice, they are fine.
Once we have a few drinks, we are all okay with the children's situation. We have a special guest.
Oh, we have a special guest. I can't wait for that special guest.
We have a special guest on my family holiday. There's been a lot of like things happening. And basically, my sister's husband can't come for the first few days. So my friend Rebecca from like my teenage
years. Who has featured on the pod. This was the 30th. No, the
it was her 21st.
21st.
Where she, in season 1, I spoke about, she had the worst culmination of glam that could possibly happen to a person on their 21st. But Rebecca is coming. And Rebecca, like us, enjoys a drink or two when she's on holidays. I actually sent her a reel.
It's that very funny.
This woman.
We'll actually share that.
She's in her 40s. And she's just obviously having the best time in a family hotel. And she's locked in the pool and they're trying to remove her from the pool.
I think the problem is she has a glass in the pool. I think that's what the actual problem is.
Paul, if you see the reel, there's more than the glass is a problem. She is living her best life. But yes, that was Ibiza and we are going on holidays, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
So our couch is confirmed.
Yay.
I'm so excited. The room layout will happen. Say yay.
Yay. Yay.
You don't really have that much to say, do you?
No, I actually am excited. I'm all good. I actually am a little disappointed.
Why?
Well, it's just that I gave you, when I agreed to this, I gave you a very clear timeline for delivery.
Right. So this is typical Mark Rogers, okay? So we were going to start the pod 2 weeks prior.
Yeah.
And Mark turns to me over dinner and says, okay, you can do the room swap, but you have to have it done before we start the pod.
And as you can see, we're on episode 5. Well, I don't see no new setup. Do you?
Well, when you have a custom couch, it takes a while to build.
A custom couch?
Custom. They build them all the time. Custom.
But it's not custom though, is it?
No. Handmade. Handmaid's Tale.
I was like, where is custom coming from?
No, it takes time for it to, but I think we're getting it quicker than, we're getting it in, like, we went to see it in 4 weeks, we're getting it.
Great. I can't wait. Oh, 4 weeks? Oh, I thought it was sooner.
That's July, 2nd week in July. 1st week I have to do all the moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
be excited. Yeah.
It's going to be excited.
It's going to be excited.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing before we go into our first section, I don't know about you, but I am seeing a lot of chaotic conversations on Instagram.
I seen you put this on and I know exactly what you're talking about. I think people are in different... so basically what Paul is talking about, people coming on stories and just like exposing a lot of their life and like their chaos, which I think there's like a line between being like real and like sharing what's happening. And then there's pure utter chaos when you're actually watching people fall apart online.
I sat in the bed.
Like, I think if I was friends with someone who's starting to share things that maybe are just a little unhinged, I would go to that person's house and I would take their phone. I would be like,
you would. You're
need
straight away pure.
Oh, I'm
damage
like, we
control.
need to delete those stories.
Yeah.
Take a break, digital detox, time for you to go away for a while.
And I'm also all for people sharing their, but I think some of it can sometimes be a bit clickbaity.
Oh, people are like,
do you know,
totally on for like literally getting all of the engagement.
I think it's chaos. It was chaos though. I sat in that bed at 9 o'clock, me and Penny like this. Oh my God.
I couldn't even watch it. But anyway, it was,
There was another one as well. I text you about that one.
That's the one I'm talking about.
I'm talking about, oh no, I texted you about 2.
I don't know.
It was 2 this week. And I was like, you are cray.
Okay. Comment below who you think it might be.
Oh yeah, do.
Who have you seen be chaos this week?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time for our first section.
Glow up or blow up.
Let's do it. Okay, it is time for Glow Up or Blow Up, one of our favourite sections. Polly, I believe you're going to start.
Because you have none, because you didn't do
I
any
have
notes.
plenty, I just have not put them in the notes.
Oh, can't wait for these.
Yeah, you're a little bit.
My first one, I think, hang on, I take a sip of this delicious drink.
So delicious.
Guys, do not sleep on the
I knew
mojito
you were going
cans.
to, I knew you just can't help yourself.
The mojito cans in Aldi. Delicious. I know
Aldi,
I did an ad for them, but
if you could please sponsor this podcast, that'd be lovely.
we literally every single drink we have is from them.
Not every drink. Don't lie.
Majority. Remember the orange wine from last
Orange
week?
wine was lovely. Angela also did approve.
Yeah, she did
Here,
approve.
what do you think? Do we think? Actually, no. I'm saving it. Continue.
For when?
Continue. No, I'm going to use this when I blow up or blow up. So shut up. Off you go.
Okay, so the first one, and I thought I put this in because I thought you'd be really interested.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Is the Britney Spears thing?
Yeah. So
it's making me sad.
What?
What are you going to say?
I'm celebrating that. Oops, I did it again. Is 25 again. Is 25 years old, and she released it with HD quality.
Did you see what was in the news this week though about Britney Spears
and the AI?
No.
That's what I really want to talk about.
Okay, well, go on. Spit it out.
They have created a Britney Spears AI album.
Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah.
Well, you don't know it because it only came out in May.
Yeah, but they've spoken about it before. It's not the first time they've done it.
Look here, look, trying to take me down again. Anyway,
I'm
some
not.
of the track titles gave me a tickle.
Okay, let's go.
Oops, I'm back again.
I love it.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Not so lucky.
Oh, that's not fair. That's not nice.
I really enjoyed this. Track 3. I cut my hair.
What's I cut my hair?
When she had her nervous breakdown.
No, I know.
In
what I'm saying is the other ones are
2004.
reference to other songs. Is it enough?
Yeah, I think it's just
they're just being she shake her head.
Yeah. And then there's other ones like Free to Be Me, Music Blues, Two Boys, To My Fans, True Colors. There's nothing about Red Rose though. Thought there would have been something there about Red Rose.
So basically the thing that I'm finding difficult is Britney Spears apparently was she was either arrested or something happened because she was
oh God, was she naked?
No,
she's always naked.
Or she is always naked, but you go, Queen. Apparently she was trying to light up a cigarette on a flight and do something else. But it just makes me really concerned about Britney, are you okay? I just
are you
feel
going to be the new Chris Crocker?
Leave Britney alone. No.
He's a porno star now.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I did not.
There you go.
I thought he was a content creator, an influencer.
He's a content creator of some kind of content.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it makes me sad about Britney Spears.
But my question would be, I suppose, my glow up or blow up, AI generated music.
No. See, this is where I think AI and ChatGPT just...
My drunken aunt?
Your weird drunken aunt. I just feel like it doesn't... it doesn't, from a creative perspective, I think it just doesn't have the artistic flair of like actual creatives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can get it to, it's all, everything it does is like populated by things that exist already or that it pulls from the internet. So it's not fully creative in my mind.
I'm not to be honest,
like I'm sure there could still be some good beats, but
there should be some good beats, but like AI, like I enjoy checking out Lady Gaga in AI and she's singing random covers of Michael Jackson or something else. It's a glow up for me. AI covers.
Okay, so obviously I've been away and doing.
Is it glow up or blow up from you?
Oh, the AI music thing blowed up. I would like to support real artists in the real world. I want them to get paid.
Because he's real.
Because I'm just... Well, no, I have a lot of friends who are musicians. So you trying to steal their jobs?
Oh my God. I have a lot of friends who are musicians.
They are.
Yeah, I know. We both have friends who are musicians.
Yeah, so what are you doing so rude of you?
I'm just saying if Britney isn't creating any more music, I wouldn't mind AI bot to go in there, steal her voice and create some
my number one thing is I just want Britney to be okay. Because we've got lots of music from Britney that we can enjoy for the rest of our lives.
I know.
So she's given us a lot.
I remember when
she sacrificed a lot.
The World Ends came out, and I was like, "Oh my God,
the world ends.
She's back!" And then I seen the music video, and I was like, "Oh, she's not back."
But that's when she was literally being made to do music.
I know. But then there were some of the best. Well, actually, Blackout is probably the best album from Britney.
We could talk about Britney all day.
Yeah.
Every day. I actually bought loads of Britney vinyls, which anyway, moving on. Okay, so my glow up or blow up for today, one of them is when you are away, right? And you're with people maybe you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Or like you're not really close. So like, again, it's like a group situation together. So think of like everyone on a holiday, you're sitting at a table and they decide to do group food order. So a sharing style order.
I'm okay with that.
Just hold for a second.
I know your little
sharing style order.
Delicate palate can't take that.
And basically no one is getting a plate to themselves, right? So you've not got a meal for yourself. How do we feel about like just leaning into the group sharing order?
Before I would say no, but now my mentality, and it's so easy, the mentality has changed because if you want more food, you can just go, hey, can I actually get another order of this?
As in after the order's happened?
Yeah.
So you've eaten and then you're like, can I get more?
Or halfway through, I'd be kind of like, oh, I'm still hungry. I'll order this.
See, I'm a fussy eater.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm a funny eater, find it hard. And the only reason it ever works for me is if there's someone who knows what I would order in the first place.
Lisa does.
That's the thing. So Lisa was perfect. Yeah. She was like, let's order a burger for Mark as part of it. Or she was like,
and he can sit over there and not be part of the group.
Yeah. Well, no, like as in like we split the burger so that like we could share it or whatever. Or also the first place we went to was basically a fish restaurant.
Oh God, your worst nightmare.
I actually had some sole.
Excuse me?
I know. I was drunk.
Oh my God. Did it have bones? See, the one thing about
they boned it at the table.
I can't stand the boning and the deboning. And like when we go away, I'd love to eat fish, but when they come out and there's a head on it and there's bones, I'm like,
there was full head, all the skin was there. But they took all the bones out and they got rid of all that. I thought they did a great job. That was probably the most expensive piece of fish I ever had.
Loves a fish on a holiday.
My dad loves
and he has no problem. There's like he's pulling the bones out. The head is there. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's very skilled. Very skilled, our Fred. But for me, unless it's with like the best group of friends, I'm like, everyone just order your own thing. Do you know what I mean? Lisa did a great job. She looks after me every time and it was perfect with Lisa. But it's rare that there's someone there who's going to order and cover all of my fussy food bases. So it's a blow up for me. Just everyone order your own food. But maybe some sharing bits. Do you know where I do like it? Sharing starters.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I actually think we should campaign for sharing starters and then it should be like everyone gets their own main.
Yeah. So I'd be on that.
Even if you weren't really into the starter buzz, then you can have your main.
I'm actually, now that you're saying that, so I will glow. I kind of enjoy sharing. If it was with a crowd I didn't know, I probably wouldn't.
Would you not be furious if you ordered something that you were really looking forward to and someone fucking eats it all?
I'd order more. I would order more.
Well,
Anyway,
you wouldn't order it. You get someone else to order because you don't actually talk to people.
But on the sharing things, and I've had 3 or 4 people go to this restaurant. It's called Perillo's in Ranelagh.
Yeah.
It's Mexican. And everyone who has gone has raved about it. Now, top tip, and I've heard this from a few people as well. They said, don't really go after the mains. Order shitloads of starters and share it all.
And then pop down to the Devlin where you can get a gorgeous cocktail.
Oh, let's do that one night.
Yeah.
They're in Taste. So I'm going to get you to
Perillo. Oh.
So I'm going to get you to have a little feed.
Guess who else is in Taste?
We
Me and
are
Paul on Saturday at 2:00. Come join us.
No, this is probably gone.
Oh, sorry. This will come out after. So
Yeah,
we
no, it
were at Taste.
It was great.
It was brilliant. Love it. Love it. Okay,
my next one is festivals. So as we're currently recording this, we're probably missing a great festival, which is Mighty Hoopla.
Oh, so sad.
And the reason I love Mighty Hoopla is because it's a day festival. There's no camping. There's no sleeping over.
In your bed.
You go back home or you rent an Airbnb and it is delicious.
Also, it's gay.
It is gay. Everybody is gay.
It's
gay.
It's literally every gay icon known to man. Americans in
Kesha, Erica Jane,
the Real Housewife, my number one Real Housewife of all time. Jade from Little Mix.
Yeah.
She's not from Little Mix anymore. Loreen, Eurovision superstar.
I'm trying to think who's...
Loads of people.
I think the headliners aren't really for us.
No.
But it's all the other acts.
No.
I think Bewitched are there. Samantha Mumba is there.
Did you see Aer Lingus flew Samantha Mumba home first?
She's no fool.
Or flew her to London?
Our mighty Samantha Mumba is no fool.
I thought it was stunning. But yeah, Mighty Hoopla were missing. However, festivals
Sierra. Automatic, supersonic, funky, fresh.
Anyway.
Lulu.
You know, you make me want to shout, put my hands up and... Is it that, Lulu?
Yeah, it is. Daniel Bedingfield. Venga Boys.
I gotta get through this.
This is the best
gotta get through this.
type of concert you want to be at.
Gonna make it through.
Everyone's wearing mad shit.
There's
no
people
one
in-
gives
Yeah, no, I will say
a shite.
it was a bit cold last year on day one, and there were some young men, because obviously we're older, more mature gays. We put our clothes on, okay?
Yeah.
There were young
still have
gays.
a little short.
Yeah, shorts are fine. But there were some young gays who were there who were fresh out of the womb, and they were, excited to be at a gay festival, and they were literally wearing little thongs.
Yeah, they were little thongs and harnesses.
The one thing I would say is they looked cold. Very, very cold.
I was about to say they look great, but
they looked amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that now.
Literally, there was one boy who was practically blue.
Yeah,
but he was fighting a good fight.
So day festivals like that, I am glowing up, and all for a day festival where you can return home, have a nice shower, and go home.
The camping.
Now, I will say we did it in All Together Now.
It was great,
and it was really, really good.
Yeah.
The only issue with the All Together Now one was at 5 a.m. in the morning, there was a kid in our glamping thing screaming. And you can tell the two parents were hungover to bits because they just kept giving that child toys to try and pacify them, and it was not working. Mm-hmm. And I think I did shout, "Go away with your child," at some point.
Well, that's so horrible.
Yeah, but it was 6 a.m.
I know, but that's not their fault. There's something they can do.
If your child is constantly screaming, you try and pacify the child.
I think they were trying to pacify the child. I don't think they wanted the child screaming either.
Anyway, All Together Now was a really good vibe. I really enjoyed All Together Now. The only thing they were missing, and I would campaign for it, gay pop stage.
There was no music with words, which is always a challenge for me. But it's Nelly Furtado is this year, no?
Yeah, Nelly Furtado is this year. She was at Hoopla last year and she was super.
Yeah.
She has some bangers.
She does have some bangers.
And she looks incredible at the minute.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
Looks really, really good. Okay, I think that's... so, sorry, are we glowing up or blowing up festivals?
I'm glowing up day festivals.
And glowing up doing festivals your way.
Oh, yeah.
You decide how you want to do it. If you want to go home that day, if you want to glamp, like bring everything you need with you, do it your way. And again, back to what we were saying earlier, do it based off what you want to do. If you want to go to bed at 11 o'clock on a festival, you go to bed. No big deal.
Yeah. Glow up.
Glow up. Glow it up, people. Okay, we're going into our final section. It's time for...
You didn't have one. You didn't have one ready.
I actually do, but Paul, what I'm doing is I'm keeping us on schedule because we have a tight time frame today. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Is that all right? Does that work for you? Okay, brilliant. Okay, great. So it is time for our very last section today. It is It Just Me? Okay, welcome back to Is It Just Me? And
Is It Just Me?
Today we are obviously pulling in all of your input from your different rants, raves, or rambles.
Yeah.
Rambles?
Yeah.
Rants, raves, or random thoughts. Rambles. Right. So what do we got today?
So first one, is it just me or is the smell of weed everywhere?
It's gross. Like, honestly, it's the one thing I just don't understand. Like, I know that people are big weed fans and whatever.
Like, you do you,
but boo. Why in the year of 2025 can we not make it smell better?
Or
why
is it everywhere?
I don't mind if it's everywhere. Off you go. You do.
Well,
your
yeah,
thing.
Actually, if it smelled better,
if it smelled like roses and strawberries,
I'd be all for it.
We'd be like, how lovely.
Yeah.
Like vapes now smell like Jesus. You're like walking into a candy shop anytime you go past anyone. But weed still smells like a dirty, wet sock that's gone moldy from 10 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, it's gross. The smell.
It's also some people, like, I walk out bringing out the bin or something in the morning, and at like 6 or 7, you can smell it.
No,
that is a bit mad.
That is our neighbours.
I will not confirm nor deny
that is our neighbours.
7 in the morning though is a bit.
Yeah. Listen, maybe they're just getting chill for a lie-in. You know, they're just chilling out, having a good time.
I mean, you do you, but it just smells.
You do you.
Someone invent a nice smelling version.
Yeah, like surely someone would be a multi-millionaire if they worked out how to make nice smelling weed.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do not partake. It's not for us. It makes me feel sick.
No, I won't say.
What say?
No, the first time I had it, I ended up being constipated.
Okay, yeah,
and
maybe
I had pain in my tummy.
Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Oh, guys, welcome to the pod. You're welcome. Okay, so second, actually, can I skip to one that you put in, but actually I'm very passionate about, and also top of our list to sort out, and it's been on our list forever. We forget about it every time. Is it just me, or have bin bags been becoming the shittest thing ever? Like, they tear at a moment's notice. They don't fit in your bin. They fall into your bin. Our bin, I've hated our bin. That bin has been with us since number two, right?
Yeah.
I hated it from day one.
You did.
I did not want a round bin. No. We somehow ended up with a round bin. Round bins. And also, what the fuck are they?
Like, I didn't buy it on purpose. I just saw a bin and I was like, grand.
But somehow it's the one thing we have never changed. We need another bin.
I agree.
There also just needs to be a better way to dispose of things. Like the bin liner thing with the bin liner falling into the... Someone give me another option.
Yeah, it's not for me.
It's driving me wild. And Paul doesn't like putting... Now, Paul does everything in the house. Everything.
It's because... And the reason I don't like putting it out is because the bin liner falls in. Then I have to put my hand into the bin.
I end up having to do that. But what Paul does is... doesn't like make this any better. He just puts more and more stuff into the bin, pushes it all down, and then the bag ends up at the bottom of the bin, and I'm having to literally reorganize all. It's the grossest thing, and when I say it boils my blood, it drives me mad. I'm like,
have you done anything about it?
I emptied it this morning and had to go to literally reach. I haven't even been here all week, so it can't be my fault. The literal bin bag was down the bottom of the bin and the actual rubbish was nowhere near the bin bag.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry at all. Not sorry one bit.
We need to find a new bin. If anyone has any suggestions of a new bin, will you send it our way?
Christ, please. Just an efficient, like a clean, efficient bin. Yeah. That's what we need. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you do the next one.
Is it just me, or You won't really have an opinion on this, but someone has messaged me saying the price of a weekly shop gone mad. I would have to agree. I think the prices at the minute are insaneo.
Full hands up. I don't know what the cost of a weekly shop is because I don't do it. We don't really do a weekly shop either.
But like when I go and do a shop for, say, an ad or something like that, where we have to get bits. I'll tell you what, my charcuterie board has probably doubled in price.
Your charcuterie board?
My charcuterie board.
God. Guys, what are we going to do?
But what
the price of the charcuterie board has increased
What
massively.
I love is how now supermarkets are like, we're cheaper than that. And then they do another campaign saying, no, we're cheaper than them. And then another campaign comes out, we're cheaper than them.
No, it's wild.
And it's very... Yeah.
It's very that energy.
Very that energy.
Yeah.
You're not really into it.
Well, I just don't really know anything about a weekly shop.
Maybe I used to be able to get like a Mars bar for like under €1. $2.50 now. That is awful.
I bought a Snickers in the airport yesterday.
Show us your nuts.
What?
I've lost my mind at 10 a.m.
So I bought a Snickers in Ibiza airport the other day. How much was the Snickers?
For something.
How did you know that?
No, I didn't.
$4.49.
Yeah, like insane.
For a Snickers.
Insane. The $2.50 for a dairy milk.
I think I've left half it in my bum bag. I think I could eat that now. I actually would love a bit of a Snickers. God. Anyway, last one. Sorry, I just seen. Did you put in here that theaters are stopping doing popcorn?
No. This came in from somebody saying, should theaters stop selling? Theaters, not cinemas, theaters. Crunch, crunch, crunch during a death scene in Les Mis? No, that's wrong.
Do they sell popcorn in theaters?
Yes, think about the board. Gosh, the only thing that's open when you go in late.
Very true. It's never upset or annoyed me, so I don't know why we would stop it.
What I would like to petition is, in London, the theatres have glass going in. You feel real bougie when you go in.
Having like a
They have
drink.
like a glass of champagne or a gin and tonic in a proper glass. It's like, I'm campaigning for that.
Yeah, I'm not against it. Yeah. I'm not against it. I think that's all of our Is It Just Me's this week.
It's flown.
It has flown this week. And also the big thing is that, feel free to contact us at any time. It doesn't have to be like when we're just prepping for the pod. If there's something that just strikes you in the week and you're just like, that
or
really
if you're listening to it now, you're thinking, send us a little DM.
I'll send us a little comment. Thank you so much to everyone who's followed us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Come join the madness. You will get a little notification to say when we have uploaded. Reminder that we have our full episode loading on a Wednesday, and then our bonus episode is up every Friday.
Yeah, and now we have them in video, so you can watch us in video as well.
Yeah, you can see our face when we're killing each other, which is absolutely stunning.
And the sly looks.
And we have a very special guest with us next week. Woohoo. It is none other than the gorgeous Sophie Murray.
I'm so excited.
So excited to have her.
She's so much going on at the minute, so
she's such a glam. Wait until you see. She's such a glam queen. I'm so excited. So tune in next week, or make sure to tune in our bonus episode this week,
Friday,
which we are talking about
family holidays.
Going into depth, talking about it all.
Family holidays.
Do check in there and follow, subscribe, all those things.
Rate a queen.
Rate a queen. 5 stars.
5 stars, please. We're getting a few.
Yeah.
They're taking, someone hit us down. So the other people are bringing us back up. Thanks so much.
For those who are watching all the time, if you could give a few 5s there to even out someone.
A few comments, that would really help us. Make sure you subscribe. All those things.
Guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.